600 million people own a car in the world. Facebook has more than 800 million registered users. Around 1 billion people speak English. But there is something which is more common in all of us. More than 4 billion of us drink coffee. If we say coffee, everyone thinks of the same. According to surveys, the 83% of the adult population drinks coffee every day. Some like instant coffee, some are fond of latte, but one thing is for sure, it is a part of our life, our daily routine. Coffee drinkers don't forget to drink their coffee, and they don't want to cancel their daily intake. They don't have to. The only question is, are they willing to try a different coffee and feel the difference? One thing is certain, anyone can speak about one's coffee drinking habit with empathy. One can be anywhere in the world. From Kuala Lumpur to Dubai, from Venice to New York, from Paris to Budapest, the love of coffee connects us all. No business investment, no accomplishment requirements. Every coffee drinker knows several other coffee drinkers. Facebook, Twitter or mobile phone, communication accelerated and the news of great opportunities spread really fast in the 21st century. And why should the opportunity not be embraced, especially if the opportunity would lie in coffee? Whether a friendly chat or a business talk, a good coffee is essential. Join that part of the 3 billion coffee drinkers who realize the opportunity in coffee. Why would not you share in profit from this turnover? The really big businesses are done beside a good coffee.
O vírus da gripe pode estar em muitos lugares, só que você não vê. Previna-se. Ao tossir ou espirrar, cubra bem o nariz e a boca com um lenço. Lave as mãos frequentemente. Quanto mais prevenção, mais proteção. Ministério da Saúde, Governo Federal, Pátria Amada, Brasil.
Nope. Yep. 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 Nope. Yep.
Namaste everyone. So we welcome everybody to the day 9th of the 21 day at home Sunya retreat. And ये 21 दिन जो हमारे शून्य रिट्रीट के हमने घर बैठ के करने का जो ठान लिया था, आज उसका 9वां दिन है. टेक्निकली आज हम एक 8वां स्टेप सीखने वाले हैं जो बेसिकली जब हम बैठ के ध्यान करते हैं उसका नेक्स्ट वाला स्टेप. टुडे वी गोइंग टू लर्न अ वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट step in our practice. Now in these many days we learned a lot of things and हमने इन दिनों में काफ़ी कुछ सीखा, लेकिन अभी असली वक्त आ गया कि हम क्या है, ये क्यों करना चाहिए, क्या करना चाहिए. आप देखो मैं जंगल में आ गया हूँ. I have come into the jungle wild open, what to do. Sitting in the house I thought I'd move out. मैं थोड़ा बाहर निकल गया. आज सोचा कि चलो बाहर से कुछ करेंगे. This is just to make a feel good factor, because at the end we have to understand that everything is within us and we need to practice. So what basically we're going to learn today is going to be the key. After this session comes, we need a teacher, we need a guide who teaches us, because once the slate, the classroom slate is wiped out, our subject is over, we need a new teacher to teach us the real subject. So now with Shunya we have cleaned ourselves, we have cleaned our mind, we have come to a point of nothingness, but that's when we have to start seeing many things clearly, and that is what we are going to learn today. यही आज सीखने वाले हैं. जो सब कुछ हमारे मन में था हमने उसको किसी तरह रोक लिया है. जो उछलता कूदता हमारा सागर था उसको शांत कर दिया है. अभी हम इस चीज़ सागर के अंदर क्या है ये देखने की जो कला होती है, जो अंदर का विजडम आई होता है, उसको हमको जगाना है. तो हम कैसे करेंगे? ये जो हमारे स्पेशल इसके लिए आने वाले हैं डॉक्टर लिम खुद. Dr. Lim is going to come and give us some good talks. We are going to call this Shunya talks. Shunya talks are going to help us and guide us to see things clearly. They are going to become like the, you can say, a parameter or an scale on which you can understand the great opportunities that lie around us, the greatness of the things that are around us, how we are interconnected, how we are one. We all will learn that from him. And what we are going to do today is as usual, because it's all about repeating every day, doing the same thing over and over and over and over years again and again will give an amazing transformation. So that is why Shunya. इसीलिए Shunya क्या है? एकदम simple exercise है. लेकिन हम simple exercise की बात करते हैं, हम बाकी चीज़ों में बात नहीं करते, हम exercise की बात करते, हम ध्यान की बात करते. What we talk is less, what we talk more is on practice. How do you practice? The art of maintaining that kind of peace, calmness, serenity within us is more important, and that is what we are going to learn today. So first we have to understand that these days we did all the steps. So जो कर रहा है रोज उन्होंने उस स्टेप्स को समझ गया रहेगा. People who are doing this should have by now understood how many steps we follow to set ourselves for the final Shunya practice. So now I'm going to recamp it. I'm going to revise that to you. First, day 2 we did. After day 1 of introduction, जब मैंने introduction करवाया, day 2 I taught you all how to swing your hands. This is the swinging of arms is the key for setting up a circulation in your body. जब आपके शरीर में ये रक्त प्रवाह बढ़ेगा, आपके हार्ट, आपके लंग्स, पूरे बॉडी में एक काइंड ऑफ एनर्जी इज क्रिएटेड. ब्लड सर्कुलेशन से ऑक्सीजन कैपेसिटी जो आपकी बॉडी की वो सब अच्छी हो जाती है. ये ज़रूरी है क्योंकि आफ्टर दैट यू गोइंग टू सिट इन फॉर मेडिटेशन. दैट इज़ वाई यू नीड टू पंप योर सेल्फ अप. दिस इज़ द प्री शून्य एक्सरसाइज. दिस इज़ वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एक्सरसाइजेज. आई हैव टॉट यू हाउ टू squat. I have told you how your toes should be in line with your this, how they should be very simply dropping down. कैसे उसको धीरे गिराना. फिर डे 3 गए थे हम लोग. डे 3 में हमने क्या किया था? डे 3 में हमने किया था what we call is raising the arms. That was the second step, because after the circulation, जब हमने circulation बढ़ाया था, दूसरा चीज़ क्या था? हमको जो बॉडी में एनर्जी बन गई थी. After the energy was created, we had to lock that energy as if you're holding a soft ball. एक हल्का सा गेंद, रुई का गेंद पकड़ा हुआ है, और जैसे सांसें अंदर जा रही है और बाहर जा रही है. When the breath is going in and out, you're going to raise your hand and you're going to drop your hand down. I had told you how You have to make sure that your hands do not go too up and do not go down. All those things. People who have missed that session, please go back to that particular tutorial and see how to do that. And after that we went to day 4, where we then understood how we do standing meditation, khada reh ke meditation. Why we wanted to do that? Because agar koi jagah hai, if there is a place where you cannot sit down, this is one fantastic way of doing your meditation. Look at me, after this I hold the ball and lock myself up. मैं अपने आप को लॉक कर देता हूँ. लॉक करने के बाद मैं बस, now I am a statue. Now whatever happens, for until I finish my count, I am going to remain like that. I am not going to move even a little bit. मैं थोड़ा भी हिलने वाला नहीं हूँ. मैं ऐसा ही रहने वाला हूँ. This was day 4. So first you finished your swinging of the arms, then you raising of the arms, and third we did was standing meditation. So first you count from 1 to 100 in swinging of the arms, then we did from raising of the arms 1 to 30, then we did this standing meditation. Then you started doing reverse counting. In this आपने सांसों को अंदर जाते हुए देखा और आते हुए देखा और उसको गिनना शुरू किया. 29, 28, 27. You started doing this. This is a good practice. You can do this every day. 9 to 0, 29 to 0. आपको जैसे करना है करो. उसके बाद we went to day 5. Day 5 में हमने क्या किया? How to sit and prepare yourself for sitting meditation. We did, you can sit down cross-legged like in the lotus position, which we call Padmasan. ये ऐसे बैठ सकते हो. और as I told you, you can also use a pillow. Pillow is very good क्योंकि it straightens your spine. आपकी रीढ़ की हड्डी को सीधा करता है, इसलिए बेहतरीन ऑप्शन है आपको बैठने के लिए. ये बहुत ज़रूरी है क्योंकि this is going to be the key, because you're going to sit here for a long time to practice, because we are going to set you up for the real meditation practice. So after that we went to understanding how to count in this sitting position from 9 to 0 to test if your mind is right. Then if it's all good, then 29 to 0 to see आपको कोई और तरह की बीमारी तो नहीं है, mental depression, stress वगैरह नहीं है. तो 29 से 0 करना चाहिए. अगर आप ये कर पा रहे हो without being distracted, if you are able to do that, it's fantastic. Then you progress yourself to 99 to 0. यहाँ पे कोई चेक करने वाला नहीं है. There is nobody who's going to test you. You are the person who's going to test yourself. You are going to find out if it is working for you or not. You cannot cheat yourself. आप अपने आप को फंसा नहीं सकते. आप जब 99 to 0 जाने लगे, you are able to do that and do it very nicely, just following the breath. When the breath goes in, breath goes out, you just observing and making sure that you count every breath that goes in and out. So one breath is breath going in, breath going out is 9. Breath going in, breath going out is 8. ऐसा करते करते आप 9, 8 ऐसे करते करते you have to count. Then we understood, okay, fine. After 99, when you are able to stay in that state, now you are able to count from 0 to 99 without being distracted. आपका मन भटक नहीं रहा है कहीं, आप अच्छी तरह गिन पाते. Then after 0, what do? After 0, I told you, is the most important thing is just follow the breath. जब हवा सांस अंदर जा रही है, बाहर जा रही है, आपको सिर्फ उसी पे नज़र रखनी है. बस सांस कैसी है, वैसी है, हल्की है, कोल्ड है. You have to just observe it. Observe it going in, observe it going out. If by chance you lose your focus, if by chance you are not able to follow your breath, what will you do? You go back and breathe in. As you breathe in, you count 9. Breathe out, you count 8, 7, 6. You go. When you are lost, means if you lose your breath, when you're counting from 0, after 0, when you're not counting, that is when you have to stay in that state, that samatha. But if by chance a thought disturbs you, कुछ कारणवश कोई thought आपको disturb कर रही है, तब आपको वापस 99 to 0, you don't have to count again from 99 to 0. You go for these 5 breaths. Only 5 breaths you have to take so that you go back on your track of observing your breath. इसको बोलते हैं समता. ये 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. These are only 5 breaths. Why do we calculate this? Is because we want to go back into paying attention on the breath going in and out. ये बहुत ज़रूरी था. ये 4.22 था of the Sunya. Then we said, okay, after that, then you follow again your breath. Stay there. Learn to stay there. in that state where you are observing the breath, आप अपनी सांसों को देख रहे हो, वैसा स्थिति में रहना सीखो. उसी के बाद आप एक ऐसे स्टेज में रहोगे जहाँ हम लोग बोलते हैं समता, where you will be in equilibrium. आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा. एक स्टेज ऐसी आएगी जब आपकी सांसें, when your breath, you will not even realize breath going in and out because it is becomes so equal with the things around. You will feel as if you're not breathing, but still breathing is happening in a very different dimension. और ये स्थिति आपके अंदर आनी चाहिए. अभी मैं आपको मैंने बताया था कल कि ये 8 day का practice है, but today we are on the 9th day, and 9th day we are going to study what happens if आप वहाँ स्थिति में रहोगे. What will happen if you're going to remain in that state where now your no thought is disturbing, even you're not even able to feel your breath. Then what happens? तब क्या होता है? Very very important. Then you have to realize that samatha means staying in that state. It is with practice that you will remain in that state, and that is the state where you have to understand. Then we go to 4.3. You know, when I said 4.3 was basically samatha only. 4.3. Now let me explain you. जैसे मैंने कल explain किया था, if there is a screw that is drilling, okay, look at it. First it has to focus, give continuously. It has to just do the same thing repetitively. But वो सीधा अंदर जाता है. It keeps on going. It is performing the same thing, but it is not remaining at the same place. It is moving inside. Then comes a point where it is just gone very nicely inside. Now that opens the channel. Now things are easy to come and go. अभी अंदर आना जाना बहुत easy हो गया क्योंकि रास्ता बन गया. ये होता है, you see the effort, that is the talk and the time. Starting को time ज़्यादा लगता है. You will take initially long time, then more effort. But afterwards, you will realize that your effort is now there, but even your time is now getting lesser and lesser. You are able to now go faster within yourself, and then there comes a point where you are able to maintain that state samatha. अभी यही चीज़ आपको मैं एक other example दिखाता हूँ. This photographer is trying to click a picture, लेकिन उसका focus नहीं आ रहा है. So what she does is, then she concentrates. She doesn't move her hand. वो अपना हाथ नहीं हिलाती है. She has to concentrate, make sure that the picture is in frame, and only then she clicks. यही तरीका होता है अच्छा पिक्चर लेने का. So you have to understand, means staying still is only then, when you stay still you get clarity. So samatha is to bring about that stillness. After you get the stillness, what happens? You start seeing things clearly. अभी एक चीज़ मैं समझाता हूँ आपको. अगर शांत सब कुछ हो गया तभी तो क्लियरली दिखेगा. Once everything is settled down, you can see things clearly. Now let me give you an example. एक ad देखो ये you'll understand what I mean when I say clear view means. What does that mean? I will show you one ad. It's an ad, but look at it.
So clear, so pure, clear glass from Saint Gobain.
Now you understand. When you look at this picture thing, your senses, you cannot trust your senses, you know, and it creates a lot of feelings and unrealistic ideas. I give you one more thing. So basically what happens is, now let me stop here. What happens is, when you remain with samatha, you achieve a state of stillness from where you can see this stage, from where you can see things clearly and understand all the phenomena that is happening around you. आपको सब कुछ दिखने लगता है. जब आप शांत हो जाता है, मन जब स्थिर हो जाता है, तब आपकी नज़र और भी तेज हो जाती है. आपको सब कुछ दिखने लगता है. Then you start seeing the whole world as it is. You see things very clearly. और फिर इस नज़रिए से पूरी दुनिया अलग दिखने लगती है. Where you thought there was no opportunity, you see an opportunity. Where you thought there was sorrow, you suddenly realize there is happiness. Everything changes. The whole dimensions, the whole world changes. Your relationships changes. Your financial situation changes. Everything changes. That is the core that we are talking about. Peace through samatha, prosperity comes with vipassana. When you will start seeing things in a different way. ये देखना बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो when that will happen, what will happen? What will you see? you will see this, and this is what we have to understand. Then you will start seeing the world in a different way, and this is what I mean. Just watch this video, you will understand. Only when you have that eye open up, that view, the right view towards life, then you will start seeing the whole world. You will know what your responsibilities are. You will know how to contribute into the world. You will know how we are all connected, interconnected. Imagine Dr. Lim knew this, and he made this one world, one market, one family concept in DXN. And I believe people who understand DXN should understand that this practice of Shunya is just going to help them understand our relationship with ourselves and the people around, with the nature around. Because once that happens, once that inner eye, जब वो ये अंदर की आँख खुल गई, when you understand, realize कि आपको पता चल गया कि क्या है, then what happens is miraculous. What you see around, आप जो बाहर करोगे, the way you behave, the way you talk, the way you do things is all affecting you inside you. और ये जब अंदर आपको affect करता है, when it affects you inside you, it transforms you completely. So if you do good, you are definitely going to change something good in you. लेकिन and आपको ये practice से ही होगा. But how, who, and where, how will we be guided? It's through our inner conscience. We have to understand that we need somebody to teach us who has practiced all the way. Okay, so we have luckily, with us Dr. Lim, who has been practicing Shunya for almost now 50 years. That's amazing. And we want him. He's guiding me, and I'm guiding you all, and I'm sure he's going to guide you all also. आप लोगों को सबको guide करने वाले, और उससे क्या होगा? मैं एक और एक वीडियो दिखाता हूँ, फिर आपको समझेगा. You will see this video and then you will understand what is going to happen. At a point when you practice every day Shunya, you will start doing this one day. see, the reason I wanted to show these two videos is not to try to convince you in something, because after this stage, जब आप ये vipassana stage में जाओगे, when you'll have to see things clearly, you don't know what to see, what to do, how do you, we have no idea. But when you realize that ये practice is just setting up us so that we have the right view towards life, we start seeing that this is an infinite possibility. Nothing is separated from us. Everything is within us, and we are a part of everything. This is whole, you cannot say anything is separate. Everything is just a part of everything, interdependent. तो ये आपको एक दूसरे का जो relationship ये समझना चाहिए. So please, understand, you need to do one thing: practice, practice, practice. And then, to add to this practice, we're going to have talks from Dr. Lim, who's going to guide us. And then we listen. Then practice, 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 listen, practice, practice, practice. We do this again and again. And then with this, there's going to be an amazing transformation with us. And that is why I say, just make sure that at least 15 minutes every day do the Shunya. Get back to your work, do all your things, but make sure that 15 minutes you take out. Now is the time, before we set off, a time for doing a 5 minutes meditation. So I'm going to put in the counter. Everybody sit down. आप लोग सब अपना जगह पर बैठ लो. Comfortably बैठो. We are going to close our eyes. We are going to do a count from 29 to 0. Okay? Reverse counting. Everybody in their comfortable positions. All those people who are following me, with me, sit down, relax. I'm going to start the counter. Okay? Yeah, start it. Start counting from 29 to 0 in your mind. times on your face, rub your palms, then rub your hair 3 times, 3 times your ears, 3 times your neck. That's it, and then we are done for the day. So for everyone, it was another very important day. From tomorrow we will keep on practicing a Shunya, and I would request maybe Dr. Lim coming up for some Shunya talks. So this 21-day retreat will continue with practice. आप ये प्रैक्टिस ज़रूर कीजिए. मैं कल से शायद कोशिश करूँगा कि डॉक्टर लिम आके थोड़ा सा बात करें हमारे साथ, क्योंकि अभी हमको ज्ञान और हमको मार्गदर्शन की भी ज़रूरत है. वी वांट डायरेक्शन. We will keep on practicing, but we need talks. We need to know a lot of things. That because once the mind is blank, it needs to be filled with good things. We need guidance. Okay? When we clean up the slate, you need to write good things on it, and you need somebody whom we follow. And we follow Dr. Lim. We know his ways. We follow him completely. इसलिए हम चाहेंगे कि हमारी जो clean sheet पे वो कुछ लिखे, वो हमें समझाए, कुछ आइडियाज़ दे. We can have a lot of sessions, interactive sessions with him. So तब तक के लिए keep practicing and make sure that you remain mentally fit. Do not go into that sulking state. दाढ़ी बीड़ी मत बढ़ाओ, उदास मत बैठो. Shave, be fresh in your house itself. Don't become sad. Don't grow the beard, hair, and don't be shabby at your house. Make sure you're fresh every day, even though you're locked down. It's not a prison, it's your own house. Achhi tarah raho, nicely dressed, keep practicing, and we'll see you tomorrow at the same time at 5 p.m. But tomorrow, again, we have a very important session, a question answer session that is coming up with a special guest. So stay tuned to this page. I'll update very soon. Until then, namaste. Take care.
तेरे हाथों पे बैठा हूँ मैं, कर रहा हूँ तेरा इंतजार. मुंह में जाऊंगा तेरे, कर दूंगा तुझको बीमार. रिश्ते में तो हम तुम्हारे दुश्मन होते हैं. नाम है कोरोना. Oh no, 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 please. खाने से पहले साबुन से हाथ नहीं धोना. अभी मैं इसके हाथों में हूँ. अभी अपने दोस्त से हाथ मिलाएगा और उसके बाद में इसके दोस्त के हाथ में बैठ जाऊंगा. फिर इसके साथ साथ इसके दोस्त को भी. अरे ये क्या हो रहा है? नमस्ते नहीं करनी थी, हाथ मिलाना था. तेरे मुंह के अंदर मेरा प्यारा सा आशियाना है. जैसे ही तू छींकेगा मुझे आसपास फैल जाना है. कोरोना का इलाज पूरी दुनिया के साइंटिस्ट ढूंढ रहे हैं, लेकिन कोरोना से बचना मुश्किल ही नहीं, नामुमकिन है. अरे ये क्या, इन्होंने तो मास्क लगा लिए और दूर दूर से बात कर रहे हैं. मारेंगे, बचाओ.